Morning, St. Joe's. What's up?
What's up, St. Joe's?
Hey, Shane, where's Francis?
Francis is in Seattle for a diocesan meeting, so Father Mike has very graciously allowed me to join him again this week and help him do the announcements. It's a pleasure to be back.
It's great to have you back. Our ratings went way up the last time Shane was here. So.
I don't know. We won't tell Francis that.
No. Shh, don't tell Francis anything about that. Or else she won't do this again.
It'll be me every week. Yeah.
Oh, so what's up?
Yes.
Well, the PTO wreath sale is ongoing. Our school wreath sale has begun, and you can visit the school website to learn more about the wreath sale. Thank you so much for supporting our grade school. So much good over there happens every day. So we're really grateful for it, the continued support of the grade school, especially through the wreath sale.
Yeah, it's been a wonderful tradition. We've done it for a long time now, and so at least I think we have. And the wreaths are just beautiful, so it's a great way to. I can't believe it's already Christmas.
It's crazy
Stuff already, but they're beautiful wreaths, and it's a great way to support our community.
Yeah.
So then we have the Who.
The Who
Is starting up.
Are you going to do that one?
You can, yeah.
Okay, I'll do it. Our parish is once again volunteering at the Winter Hospitality Overflow Shelter, and we need more volunteers for that. You can visit our website to sign up for a shift. Perhaps you could say a little bit more about that because I'm not aware of this.
Yeah, so we've done this for a long time, and we always get such great support from our parishioners. It's such a wonderful. I believe it's a Lutheran church. I believe it's St. Andrew's Lutheran Church is where they host the shelter, and it's really just a great place where people are able to come and stay overnight, and there's meals that are provided, and so there's different shifts that you can see online, and we really need help filling those shifts. It goes on all winter, but our specific week where we volunteer starts next month.
Oh.
So we really do need your help to help provide for our brothers and sisters in Christ in the homeless community. So please consider doing that. Yes, if you haven't done it in the past, it is a very rewarding experience, and especially this time of year, to give back to those who need it.
Great.
Yeah.
What else is going on?
Well, we are in the midst of our annual stewardship renewal of treasure that began on Sunday, so that's going to continue for the next few weeks. So if you haven't filled out a pledge card already, you can do so with the pledge cards that are in the pews. You're also able to make a pledge online. We have a form on our website that you can find on the homepage of our website. You can fill out a form there. It's really just a wonderful way to pledge to supporting our parish financially, and because we couldn't do it without your support. And if you've already pledged, thank you very much for taking the time to do so, and we greatly appreciate it. As a part of that, we will be releasing our annual parish report this Sunday. Parishioner Dick Shamrell, who you may know, will be giving a brief summary presentation of the report before Masses on Sunday. And it's really just a great way for us to share with you how we've used your financial gifts this last year. There's also a wonderful letter from Francis who kind of recaps some of the financial information. And we have a nice list of all the ministries and services that we provide as a part of that report too. So please look for that.
Great. So much going on with the stewardship.
Yes. Yeah. It's keeping us busy.
Yeah. And then Coats of Kindness?
Yes, so we have two other ways that you can give back this fall, is a good way of phrasing it. One is one we've done for a very long time, and that is the St. Vincent de Paul food drive. So starting October 31st, there will be paper bags clipped to the walls of both the south and north hallways of the church. And I know our school kids have done a great job coloring on them and decorating them with Thanksgiving drawings and things like that. So please take a bag. There's instructions either on the bag or in the bag for what you can fill it with. And then please bring it back to the parish. And everything will be given to St. Vincent de Paul and be a part of their Thanksgiving food boxes that they provide to the community. So it's really just a wonderful way to give back So please look for those starting October 31st. And then a new thing we're doing this year called Coats of Kindness helps to support the WHO. This is a chance to donate. Maybe if you have any old coats around your house that don't fit or you don't wear anymore, you can bring those to the parish. And in the narthex, there's a box where you can leave those, and then those will go to the Winter Hospitality Overflow Shelter for those who need them. Especially as we get into these colder months, it's very, very important for people to have warm clothes to keep them warm. They do ask that the coats are not new, but they just need to be clean and in good repair. But those can be left in the narthex, and that goes until November 9th. So as long as you have a lot of time to drop those off, so please do, and please consider that.
So next week is All Saints and All Souls
Yes.
Day. And on Wednesday, November 1st, is the Feast of All Saints. And the Mass schedule is 7 a.m. In English, 7 o'clock p.m. bilingual Mass. And if you happen to be at Peace Health over during the week, in the chapel there in the Mother Joseph Center, at noon there is the All Saints Mass. It is a holy day of obligation. And then the very next day is the All Souls Mass, in which we remember all those who have died. And we have our regular 8:30 a.m. Mass, and then that's followed by a 7 p.m. bilingual Mass. And then we're also asking everybody in the parish, if they'd like, is to bring a photo to the church on November 1st or November 2nd of a family member or someone that you know, maybe it's even a friend who is deceased, and to place that on the altar platform. And then we'll move all those to an altar of repose where we can remember our loved ones over the next month, during this month that we pray for all those who have died.
It's really a wonderful idea, and hopefully everybody can participate in that.
Yeah.
Well, that takes us to our question for the day. I came up with this for Francis and for Father Mike, but now I get to answer it myself too.
Great. I can't wait to hear what your answer is to whatever the question is that you're going to propose.
Yes. And then before we get to the question, an exciting idea that we had, I'm going to give Father Mike the credit for this because it was his idea. We'd like to open up the questions to parishioners. So if you have a question, if you've been watching What's Up St. Joe's, and if you have a question that you'd really like to ask Francis and Father Mike, you can go ahead and email that directly to me. So my email is Shane M, so that's SHANEM at stjoevan.org. And you can also find that email on our parish website. But send them to me and I can't promise they'll all get answered, but it will widen our pool of questions, and we'd really love to hear from you.
Can I just ask you a question before you ask the question?
Sure.
On your email, when you said it was Shane, is the letter at the end an N or an M?
It's M as in male.
Okay, great.
Yes.
I just wanted to clarify that
No,
because
yes.
I didn't hear it correctly. And
I'm sure you wouldn't have been the only one.
Yeah.
So yes. So our question for the day is, what is a topic that you could talk about for an hour if nobody stopped you?
well, I can think of 3 topics.
Okay.
Can I mention all 3?
Sure, yeah.
So obviously the first one that comes to mind is to talk about St. Ignatius of Loyola, his life story, which is a really compelling story, and be willing to tell that story sometime. Actually, Francis and I have talking about both Ignatius, and then the second part of that is Ignatian spirituality at a future kind of online presentation. So hopefully sometime in the next year we'll hear that. Then it dawned on me the other 2 topics are more mundane, or so the second one would be college basketball. I'm a huge Marquette University fan, Marquette Golden Eagles, and I could talk probably an hour on the basketball team and the season and how they're doing. And then finally, the other thing that I'm into is, I don't know if I should say this here or not, but beer. I'm an avid IPA drinker. I'm a member of Untapped, which is an online social media community that talks about beer. And so, I could probably talk long about IPAs, porters, and stouts. Just something for you to know about me.
Very good. Well, me personally, I think sports in general, I could just talk on and on about that. I'm a big Buffalo Bills fan, so I could talk your ear off about that. And then soccer, because I don't meet very many people who follow European and international soccer. So whenever I do, I get very excited, and we'll just talk about it all
Just
day.
on and on
Yeah,
and on.
I've been guilty of that in the past. That and the Beatles, I think.
Oh.
I am an avid Beatles fan, so I could probably just sit and talk about the history of the Beatles and different albums and my opinions on everything.
Wow.
I could do that for a long time, but I don't think we'll do a video series on that.
Not on the Beatles. I have one quick question. I'm just curious why the Buffalo Bills? You live in Washington State.
I do. But my dad was born in New Jersey, and the way he tells the story is growing up, all of his cousins were New York Giant fans or New York Jet fans, and he wanted to be something different. And so he grew up watching them, and he's been a fan since he was little, and he passed that on to me through all its trials and tribulations.
Have you been to Buffalo?
I have, yes. My dad's been a number of times, but I was able to go for the first time last fall.
Nice.
We got to go to a game, and it was exciting.
Yeah, great.
Yeah.
So that takes us to the weekend.
It does,
Right?
yes.
So this weekend is the 30th Sunday in Ordinary Time.
Mm-hmm.
At the 9 o'clock Mass. Father Gary's back this week. And
Yes,
so
he is.
Father Gary will be at the 9 o'clock Mass preaching and presiding. The 11:30 Mass will have Father Rickard and Deacon Jose. And it's at 5 o'clock p.m. Father Gary will be back at preaching and presiding.
Very good.
And Dick Shamrell will be here to present the annual
Yes, he
parish
will.
report.
Yes, he will.
I think that's it.
I think that is. Thank you again for letting me join you today.
Yeah, great question. Great question.
And yes, please send in your questions.
All right. Well, we'll see. I hope you have a good weekend, and we'll see you on Sunday.
See you Sunday.